God forbid a brown girl doesn't want to look orange with foundation on. I have all 7 of my favorite base products swatched on my face right now, and I feel like they shade match so well you can't even tell there's 7 different products on my face. Today I'm going to walk you through all my favorite base products and what shades I get in each of them. Clean makeup wipe, and I'm taking off all the different foundation shades that I had on my face at the beginning. This side too. There's no beauty filter on, you can tell by my bags, and also this pimple right here. Okay, getting into the actual foundations, the first one is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Tinted Foundation Balm. This is a shade medium 9. It is a little bit warmer, but I feel like when I get a little bit more tan in the sun, this shade is perfect. I have 2 other shades by them. This is medium 11, and I feel like they're all pretty similar. This one is light 8, and it is a little bit lighter. If I had to pick, I think I'd go for the middle one, just because I know how it would work with the rest of my makeup. Light 8, medium 9, medium 11. Taking those off. Next one is my Ilia complexion stick in the shade 170 Magnolia. Easily one of my most worn products. It matches my skin really well. This is what I wear when I go to work. It's perfect for every day. It feels like my second skin. Layers well with makeup. When I blend it out, I feel like you can't even tell between the 2 cheeks. You can tell by the coverage that it's just a little bit more to enhance your natural skin, which is exactly what I want for everyday makeup. The last one in the stick category is the Bosma foundations, and this is a shade 21. This is what it looks like swatched. This is the shade 20, and this is what that looks like. 20 is a little bit too warm and too dark for me. When it comes to wearing a full face of makeup, this Bosma stick is the best shade match for me. Especially when I'm a little bit more tan, when I swipe this, you can't even tell I'm swatching something. Another one of those blended and it disappears. I used to wear this foundation a lot when I had a lot more breakouts and a lot more scarring. I feel like this was great for layerable and buildable coverage. Everyone is talking about the Easy Blur foundation by Huda Beauty, and I think it's for a reason. I'm a shade Trace Lages in this, and it says it's a golden tone. I love how this foundation looks with its primer specifically. And even though it says that it's a golden foundation and I usually run neutral or olive, this one actually matches me so well. If I'm not wearing the Ilia complexion stick, then I'm wearing my Huda Beauty Easy Blur. I honestly haven't worn this NARS light reflecting foundation in so long. I have this in the shade Patagonia, but I just don't wear it often because I don't wear that much full glam anymore. I remember I was struggling to find my shade in NARS, even though everyone would always say really good things about it. This one looks a little lighter on first application, but I feel like the more you blend it and the longer that it sits on your face, it does change a little bit, but not to the point where I'm looking green or ashy. I feel like it works well with my skin tone, and she is very full coverage. Used to be a staple when I had more breakouts and scarring, but now she's kind of in the back. I feel like no one really talks about the Glossier foundation, but I actually really love how it feels on my skin. This is a shade medium 1, and I just remember being so surprised by it. I would say it's at medium coverage, but it feels super light on the skin. I feel like I could also blend it out with my fingers. It has that skin tint or moisturizer kind of consistency, and it also has a really nice shade match. If I want something that's a little bit more hydrating but also still has full glam-ish coverage, I'll lean for this one. And then I have the Pacifica Kind Tint. I feel like with tinted serums or tinted moisturizers, you can be a little less picky with the shade match because it blends in. This is a shade 17. I don't really wear tinted moisturizers or serums anymore. I just feel like they're at that awkward in-between where I have to put blush or something else on if I'm wearing it. Otherwise, I just look too pasty. And at that point, I just prefer wearing something with a little bit more coverage. But if you're on the hunt for a good tinted serum, then I feel like this one does the job. And shade matches well enough for you to get that natural look. This last one is something I used to wear every day. The cap is broken, the bottle is squeezed out. Shade Ginger 6 in the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. Easily my favorite tinted moisturizer. I'm gonna blend this out with my fingers, and I just love how hydrating it is. My favorite thing about it is that it actually feels like moisturizer. It is very light coverage. It just gives a little bit extra to the skin, but nothing major. I'm gonna go finish my makeup for the day with the Easy Blur and show y'all what that looks like. And this is the final look with the Easy Blur. This is what it looks like up close. I hope this helped. Bye.